Hi everyone, welcome to Scary Fan Party. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Jim.
And this is where we talk about everything Scary Pool Party related. What is it about Alejandro that inspires you?
I think that when somebody comes into this industry and says that they come from humble beginnings, and I don't believe it, when it comes to Alejandro, I can actually feel it. And I can actually tell you that I genuinely believe that it is because of everything of how it happened, how American Idol, and how he went to the audition, and how you can experience it with him. So I think that that's one of the things that I always stick to. Yeah, him being so humble and him being just so original and so him. And that has not changed. Even on his IG posts, or even when I see him on YouTube, that others send me videos, even when he's performing, he's still the same genuine person, just trying to create, trying to be him, trying to be the best that he can be. And that has not changed, even when he started. So I think that's what draws me and inspires me to actually even continue doing reaction videos, because people like him inspire me to do more reaction videos and to look for other people, or to find the next Alejandro, I should say. So, yes.
Happy birthday to your mother.
Aww.
Your mother just had a birthday recently. Happy birthday to her. And congratulations. Didn't you just get a new house, too, recently? Congratulations there. I know these things because I follow your IG. And you said you followed Alejandro, but we follow you. And I also noticed a lot of pictures on nature walks and hikes.
Oh, yeah.
Do you like that? Do you like the outdoors?
I enjoy listening to Alejandro when I do my hikes on my Saturday and Sunday mornings. I love it. Yes, I do.
I love it. Guitar, piano.
Oh my God. Can I do both? Guitar and piano?
If you only had to choose one, you're stranded on a desert island and you could only take one set of Alejandro's music with you, would you choose guitar or would you choose piano?
Yeah.
Oh, piano. Done.
Wow.
Done deal.
Okay.
All right, same question, Jim. If you were stranded on a desert island and could only pick one set of music, what would you take with you? I think I know the answer to this, but
I think so too, honestly.
Well, let's see here. Yeah, you guys can guess because I love his IGs, but I would say that he's got so much guitar music that if I had to only choose one and then I get all the music that's exclusively to that instrument, I might get more guitar than I would piano, although he's got his arpeggios layered into everything he does, doesn't he? So that may not even be true. That may not even be true.
Well, you can only hear the acoustic version of the song.
I do have, 36 full acoustic IG Live individual songs. That's a lot of songs right there. So I'm still going to stick with the guitar.
Plus you have the 1 minute guitar stuff on Instagram.
Hey, that's right. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. If I had to choose, I would choose the guitar too, probably. Just because I wouldn't be able to choose the alternative music. If I could choose the alternative music, I would probably choose that. But I love his alternative music. I don't know that I could live without 10 years, though. I don't know if I could live that Fading Away and Dissonant Harmony. I'm not sure I could live without those 3 songs.
And I would definitely get Fading Away because he did a guitar version of it recently.
Yes, he did. And it was really good. I actually have for the radio show, I think I have 10 versions of 10 years now. 10 succinctly different versions of it. Yeah. There's a lot. I took some of them off of the show because it was so repetitive. I'm like, I have 10 years at SoFar, 10 years in SoundCloud, 10 years Exit Form, 10 years version 2, 10 years. I have so many versions. Have you heard the alternate version of 10 years that he did?
Have I? I don't know.
Is it still up? It's not up, right?
I don't think so. I've heard almost all of them, I can assure you. But maybe I have. I'm not too sure. I've heard so many.
It was up on YouTube for... I don't know if it's still there. Is it still up?
I think it's still up. Yeah, he put it up on YouTube. It's got like cool Dreamweaver vibes to it.
It's like
I don't know. He really did something cool with the background in that song.
It was really weird, right? Like, it was a weird rendition of it. I heard it and I'm like, I don't know. And then later I was like, oh, it's brilliant. Because that's what I do. I'll be like...
It really grew on me. You know, Kixamillion, you're killing me here with being a reactor because there is so much good music that I know you can't just go out and binge tonight. Like, you can't go home and go through all this stuff, right? Because you might want to do reactions to it. But you have no idea how much music, if the music on your reaction channel is basically what you've heard from him, basically, you've probably heard less than a third. And that should be good news for you. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff to go through. Even on this hour and 40-minute collection that he dropped for us.
Oh my gosh.
Like I said, there are about 16 full demo versions of songs that we hadn't heard before. And some of these are remarkable, absolutely remarkable, very experimental, completely different sounds. I can't even start to explain them, but I would love nothing more than to send you a series of links, give you a best of, give you a guided tour through Alejandro's music, because there's so much there.
There is.
It would be amazing, but... it would be hard. It would be hard for me to actually listen to it, and then it will take the purpose away from what I, my channel, the genuine reaction, and yeah. But no, I would love that by all means. I can even, because I'm already trying to upload new songs that I've heard. I just haven't posted them because YouTube keeps on blocking them, so I have to edit them a specific way. I have to change them, and I know a lot of the fans get upset, and I'm like, no, don't be upset.
He had a lot of issues with people stealing his music. I don't know if you caught that whole thing, which is why I think they're just going to such lengths. I mean, I put Diamonds up on SoundCloud, a radio safe version. They took it down in a second. I was like, what happened? Like, seriously? So I can't even play that song because I don't have a clean version. So it's, I have to play it on my computer, and it's like a lot of switching on the soundboard. Like, it's just a lot. Just trust me. I can't explain it, but it's a lot. Like, you have to switch from one like sound input to another sound input, and then you have to switch back within a song. It's like really hard to do, so I don't like to do it. It's the only reason I don't play Diamonds on the air more, because it's just really difficult to switch back and forth. But yeah, they're killer about it. I mean, Steven Reacts said the same thing. He was like, they're killing me because I can't. He's like, they take my videos down. I can't do anything. Like, he's having the same issue. So yeah, I don't pity you guys.
I have a question about your feelings on the types of music that you can safely react to. Like, you had no problem, obviously, reacting to Exit Form, except for the fact that you had to go in and modify it so they wouldn't pull it down. Mm-hmm. But you didn't have any qualms about it. In other words, that you weren't going to get a strike or something from YouTube.
Right.
How do you feel about, say, concert footage or songs and stuff that may come over Instagram Live? Do you have any particular qualms about reacting to that music on your channel?
You know what? I think I have to a couple of artists. People have sent me live concert footage, and it has not gotten taken down. I don't know if there's a difference with YouTube. I'm not too sure. But there's certain things that I do to modify certain little things that I know that will not the whole demonetization. It's just the whole blocking. There's certain things that I change on the sound effects, certain things that I might cut off on certain minutes of the song that might not trigger, because there's certain things that do trigger immediately that block the video type of thing. So, but notice that concert footage has not, up to this point, everything that they have sent me has been posted, and luckily has been, still on my YouTube channel.
That's good to know. You may have the same kind of luck with some of his demos too, and now you don't just have a few; you've got a lot of demos to choose from.
Yeah, I know Steven, to that point, said that because he wouldn't do concerts because the copyright resided with the person who tapes the video and not with the artist. So he was super afraid of it getting pulled down because of that, because of the copyright on the person shooting it. So I don't know, like YouTube is the whole, like I have a client that's trying to put up a kids channel and it's like a mess right now. He's like a YouTube creator and he just spent a year creating videos that he can't put up. Nothing I can do about it, but
yeah, it is difficult because they keep on switching stuff, policies all the time. So, and I shouldn't be saying this, but just an honest person, it just makes it harder. It really does. Makes it harder for us to just get our message across or why we create stuff. But once again, I do it to help. I do it because I want other people to see what I'm seeing or to witness, greatness. But yes, it is getting harder by the day, actually, because they keep on posting emails or sending stuff to us creators. And, well, there's a new rule. You can't post this. Or, you know what? We're changing this rule because people have taken advantage of it. So we're going to do. And I'm like, oh, God, okay. But it's not going to stop me from doing reactions to Alejandro or to anybody. It's just going to make me try to see, like, okay, what are my alternatives? And I'm still going to do it because my mission is to still help people, see my vision and see other people and, connect with these artists that need that help, need that push.
It just makes me curious as to why they don't just turn it into a monetizing thing for the artist. Like, instead of taking it down, just monetize it to where the artist gets it's a really big question, which this podcast is not about, but it is a huge thing because our podcast is on YouTube. We have way more followers on YouTube than we do on iTunes. And, we use some of his music. We used to use a lot of music in our podcast. We don't do that anymore. But it is still a big question because I'd stopped using music in my report because I was afraid that they were just going to take it down. And I'm like, I'm not going to have that happen. Like, I don't do anything with video anymore. So it is a big question. It's hard. They're making it very difficult. I don't know why they just don't monetize it for the artist because he would still make money. Like, he would get his money, he would get credit for it, and it would leave the song up. So, I don't know. It's a big, big question.
A couple of my friends always tell me, and they bash me for, why are you doing these reaction videos if more than half of your videos get demonetized because of the copyright? And once again, it hits my point of, I'm not trying to make money. I'm trying to help, and I'm trying to make other people understand my feelings with music and how music makes me feel. That's why I like being a creator and doing these reaction videos. It's not the money. It's me showing everybody else. Like, it's a feeling that music brings to everyone.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I get that. I mean, that's why we do the podcast. The podcast is more for the fans. It's not for Alejandro. I probably would be mortified if he actually listened to it. I don't know. He'd be like, what the hell are you doing? Why do I have a podcast? But, it's something, and the report was totally for the fans. So, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. I mean, we have, 300 followers. We're not a big deal, but
when I look back at his audition and the stir that caused in fans, and they started collecting in YouTube and social media, it was the fact that he had all this music. We heard him on Idol, and we went to YouTube and found a bunch, went to SoundCloud and found a whole bunch. He had enough music and enough stuff on IG where we kept ourselves busy for weeks, literally weeks, digesting all this music. And it seems to me that was huge, probably a necessary component for him to have blown up the way he did and become so viral.
I totally agree with you.
And he's not even started. Like Speak said, it's the tip of the iceberg, right? It is the absolute tip of the iceberg with Alejandro. We haven't seen anything yet. So, it's going to be a great year, 2020.
Yeah, shout out Katie Sedekase, who I guess DM'd you a couple months ago, and then it sounds to me like you kind of got back around to some of these old DMs, and you hooked back up with her, and she hooked us up for this podcast, so I really appreciate that. Thank you, Katie. I can't think of another artist that would justify the time and hours and energy that I've I've put in, and I know Sarah's put in, to promoting them in social media and in the fan universe. Yeah, he deserves it. He's just that good. And so we're going to continue on with this podcast. You know, get more people on month after month.
Yeah.
Yes, that's amazing.
You being on and your positivity, and we've had a pattern of very positive people, and I don't think it's any surprise that there's a lot of positive people in the Alejandro universe, because you know he kind of drew those people to him. Steven, pretty darn positive person. Speaks Geek, Dwayne O'Neill, AK Speaks Geek, friend of Alejandro's, and hip hop artist down here in Southern California. Super positive person. We had a wonderful podcast with him. Chris Bird, positive person.
Yeah.
You know, Corey Jacobs, positive person.
They've all been super. Everybody we've talked to has been like light and positivity, and it's amazing, like, to talk to you guys, because, you know, as being in the fan groups, we're always like around Alejandro every day. Like, it is nonstop Alejandro 24 hours a day for us. So we don't really know what the outside world thinks all the time. And it's kind of validating when we hear somebody that talks about him the same way we think about him. I hope that you will come on again, you know, maybe after a while, and we can talk about him all over again with all new questions.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm definitely looking forward to it. If you guys, of course, invite me, I will definitely be here for you guys and for, of course, Alejandro and the fans. They're amazing and they're beautiful. Congratulations to him, because he just hit 100K. So I am almost there too. So I'm like, okay, Alejandro, I'm almost there with you, buddy.
He actually hit it a while ago. I don't know why they just sent him that, because he's at 117,000.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, he hit 100,000 like months ago. Where have they been? I need to
just
write
a little
them.
behind.
Yeah.
So Kix, your channel has doubled since March. Is that right?
Yes. I have. Yeah, a year and a half, and I'm going to hit 60K. So I think I'm doing a good job. And within a year and a half, I have this goal of hitting that 100K by March, my 2 years.
We'll get our invite ready. You just get yourself to a concert. So next time you come on, we can talk about the actual experience of being in an Alejandro concert.
I will put that on blast on YouTube, the whole concert. I don't care, edit it or whatever. I will make sure that it gets posted and it will remain there so everybody could feel the emotions that he's going to make me feel, because I know a lot of people are going to, you know, be in par with me. They're going to feel it.
Yes.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Scary Fan Party Podcast. On behalf of my co-host Jim and I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.